When we last left off, Xena had just asked to show Satu around the city. As they explore the city, Xena shows Satu the local delicacies. As they eat, a small child runs into Xena, causing her to stain her mother's shirt. Just then a traveling merchant walks by and offers a good luck charm. Satu denies but asks if she can get the stain out, which she confirms that she has just the spell. They enter an alleyway where the merchant performs a cleansing spell to clean the stain off. As they continue walking, Satu begins to question Xena about magic.
I'm sort of an aspiring mage myself, so I've been wondering how you do your magic chants.
Well, let's see. Wind magic basically starts with... There is a cadence for each spell. It takes practice, but you'll get there. Listen. Loo-la-ra-roo-la-la-la. Did you hear the tone I used?
Wow, I gotta admit, I'm incredibly impressed. Must have taken you a long time to perfect your craft.
I guess I started training in earnest about 3 years ago. I didn't know it at the time, but all of the amazing things I was learning laid the foundation for me to live my life as a military mage. When you first start out, they give you a children's picture book with the history of magic in it. It's a fun way to get a feel for the poetry and the musicality of the art form. It wasn't easy, though. Every hour of every day was filled with magic.
Interesting. They start training them pretty young.
I hope I didn't sound like a complainer. I'm grateful my parents raised me that way. Plus, being able to use magic spells is fun. More than anything else, though, I really want to learn how to fly. What about you, Sato? What was it about magic that first interested you?
There aren't any baths at my inn. You have to bathe outside. But if I learn magic, then I won't have to bathe at all.
Huh? That's the strangest use of magic I've ever heard. You're peculiar, Sato.
I don't think it's that unusual.
Oh no, it really is.
They continue touring the city when Xena asks if there was anywhere in particular Satu would like to see, which he asks to see the top of a fort.
Is this what you wanted to see, Sato?
Yeah, the wind feels so good up here.
You're right.
Honestly, I wanted to come because it's a military facility, and without someone like Xena, they'd never let me in.
Thanks for making this happen. Are you sure it's okay for me to be up here with you?
Yes. Wyvern attacks are the only real danger out here in the country. We're perfectly safe.
Hey, Xena, what is that thing?
Oh, it's a windmill. But it can also be turned into a battery in the event of a wyvern attack. Shall we go there?
All right.
Great! Pallian Temple is on the way, so I'll show you that as well. This is a mural of the Demon Lord and the first hero in combat.
Awesome. He must have been a brave knight.
That weapon he's holding is known as the Holy Sword. Whenever the one true hero grasps its hilt, the blade glows blue. Or so the legend goes. It's pretty, isn't it?
What if the person holding the sword isn't the hero? Then it won't glow?
That's right. Oh, but they say if the sword accepts the person holding it, the blade will still glow. I'm certain that over the years, many people other than the hero have wielded that blade.
It's not always good that one is able to use the Holy Sword. Only heroes who nobly answer the call of the young goddess Pallian are truly worthy of fighting the Demon Lord.
Hello, Priestess Orna.
It's been a long time, Miss Xena Marienthal.
Orna is a high priestess who serves the great goddess Pallian. But she's also the daughter of the Count. As a matter of fact, my mother acted as her wet nurse.
It's good to see you. I thought you were only interested in magic, and now I discover romantic interests are in your future too.
You don't understand, Priestess! Sato and I only met
condition is
recently.
critical!
We're not...
Come quickly! Administer his last
Dear,
rites!
I'm sorry, but I must go now.
Of course.
As Xena prepares their carriage, Satu decides to check his titles out.
Come to think of it, I already have a lot of titles of my own. I'll take a quick look. God Killer. Whoa, I didn't kill a god. Dragon Killer, Destroyer, Natural Enemy? Are you kidding me? You've defeated the dragon god Aconcagua. You've acquired the title God Killer. Apparently the meteor shower can kill gods. Good to know. It's like I'm using hacks to make myself more powerful. Well, for now, I better not do anything that attracts too much attention.
On their carriage ride, Xena shows Satu the dragon defense towers. She explains one of them was damaged in a small dragon attack 2 years ago. After asking her further about the history of attacks on the city, she goes into further detail about the infamous demon lord that was last seen 66 years ago. Xena tells him that the only way to defeat a demon lord is with magic and magical weaponry. As they ride past, they hear a priest screaming to a crowd.
Who's that guy?
Boido. He's head priest of Xiquan Temple.
Do not forget the divine punishment we call the Starfall. This is proof that God's grace is waning. So purchase one of my divine rocks. Stone these devils and be right with God again. Hear, hear!
Sell me one!
Line up, people!
I cannot allow this! I must intercede!
Yes! Punish them for their sins!
Stop this cruel madness at once!
Madness, you say? Will you side with these devils, my child?
I guess that fatso priest isn't their master. Who do they belong to, then? That guy? Okay, search the guilds for sewer rats. Looks like these sewer rat people are stirring up the crowd. All right, it's go time.
Are you a holy man? Will you violate imperial law?
There is no godly law that prohibits condemning a devil with holy stones. You have strayed from the path of righteousness. Those who protect demons are demons themselves.
Wind protection!
She's a demon too!
Rat number one?
Oh, you tired, buddy? Take a nap.
This skill might come in handy. I better max it out.
Stop this! You can't claim to speak for God! These are your views alone! Huh, a priest from the Galreon Temple is not a priest at all!
This is your last chance. If you keep inciting the citizens of this great city to violence, then the Xiquan Temple will be held responsible for your misdeeds!
Thanks to those slaves, we're going to make money hand over fist today.
I smell another rat.
Who are you? Hey, Bonze! Who the hell is this kid?
This man! He's the one you want!
It's Urs!
Amazing!
Who the hell are you, kid?
I'm Sato! This man lent his slaves to the Xiquan priest! They gathered up a bunch of rocks and called him holy! And they tried to fleece you out of all your money!
Say that again?
Urs had an even more nefarious goal in mind. He wanted to use the influence of the Xiquan Temple to brainwash you people to lead a rebellion against the Count! There's only one demon worshipper here, and that's Urs!
He was the one controlling the demons the entire time!
Demons? That's right. When I first came to the city, I saw one on the map.
My friends! Leave the square immediately!
Sato, go! Grab the girls and run! Get them out of here! I'll go get help.
Be careful, Xena. You guys come with me. It's not safe here.
Master said stay. We stay. We must do as Master says.
Mr. Urs gave us explicit instructions to remain here unless otherwise commanded. I'm sorry, but we cannot do what you've asked, sir. We thank you for your kindness, but please leave us.
No master? Oh, 'cause Urs died. In that case...
This place is ripe for my master's misdeeds! In fact, it's so perfectly ripe, I'm going to make a nest for my master right here and now!
Hang on, Sato!
Xena! Look out!
Oh no!
After the demon casts his spell, Sato wakes up in a dark labyrinth, where the demon taunts him, letting him know there are plenty of beasts ready to eat him. As Sato speaks to the demi-human former slaves, he learns they are named Cat, Dog, and Lizard, to which he decides to creatively name them Pucci, Toma, and Lisa instead. He gives them fresh clothes and water, to which they are confused by his kindness, being mistreated previously. Sato then gives them food before he decides to scope the labyrinth out with his map. Sato decides he will raise the levels of the former slaves and gives Lisa, who has the highest level out of the three of them, a blade. While traveling through the labyrinth, Pucci notices the scent of an enemy. Sato then pulls out his gun and blasts the enemy multiple times. Lisa asks him about the staff he just used, to which he tells them it's super secret. Sato then decided to upgrade his crafting skills and make an upgraded spear for Lisa.
There we go. Lisa! Yeah, I wouldn't eat that if I were you.
No, of course not. The thing is, I'm trying to get to the monster's core. Oh, here it is.
Wait, what the heck is a core?
Every monster has one. They're extremely valuable commodities. You can trade them with merchants at the market for supplies and various other items.
That doesn't exactly answer my question.
Here.
Right. Put it in the bag.
Understood.
And this spear is for you.
And now you can have mine.
The chains. Problem solved. Sorry about that. So, the next time that we come across one of those monsters and kill it, we should let Pochi and Tama get the core. When that time comes, will you teach them how?
Yes, of course.
Well, let's go!
Yeah! Indeed, let's!
Right.